News Talk, and my husband joins us now, Chris Walsh, and we are talking about drones and when you have to register and what you have to register. And it seems like there's a lot of confusion. A lot of people got drones for Christmas, or what do you call them, quadcopters?
Quadcopters, yeah.
Let's talk about the FAA regulations and what devices need to be registered with the federal government.
So as far as FAA registration goes, you only have to worry about drones weighing over half a pound and under 55 pounds. So something like this, which is a toy grade quadcopter, which a lot of people might have gotten for Christmas, you don't have to worry about.
Even something as large as this?
Right. This one only weighs about 119 grams, and half a pound or 250 grams is the limit.
And that includes, the weight includes when it has the battery in it, when it has a camera attached to it. Everything that's going to be up in the sky, you have to weigh.
Correct. You can't weigh the quadcopter or drone without the battery or without a camera attached and be under the 250 grams. It has to be the weight of the aircraft.
Okay, so he's a drone enthusiast, obviously, and I wouldn't be bringing him on if I didn't find him to be an expert on the subject. But in your experience, are there any toy-grade drones that you've come across that would need to be registered? Because a lot of people, again, they were Christmas gifts, maybe they're not sure what they were getting themselves into, but toy grade, did you find any that needed to be registered?
The vast majority of them do not need to be registered as far as toy grade goes. There are a few on the higher end that are larger, and most of them will carry a larger camera, and those are the ones you're going to have to worry about as far as weight and registration.
If you do have to register it, A, what is the process, and B, what entails registration? Like, what do you have to give the government?
You have to log on to the FAA.org, and there's a registration form you fill out, and you basically fill out some basic information, and they will give you a number, and that number has to be displayed, like a registration serial number, has to be displayed on any sort of aircraft that you're flying. And the number is good if you own, say, 50 drones or just one.
Oh.
You just need one number.
So you get that number, you tape it on or engrave it somewhere.
Yep.
On all of your...
Yes.
Okay. And
anything that's over the limit.
What's the concern? Why do we need to register these?
I believe the concern is just the FAA wants to have accountability. You know, we've had a few incidents with drones flying over forest fires and over stadiums and things like that. And so in the event of some sort of incident, the way it was, you could crash something and then just kind of walk away and no one would be able to find you. So this is a way of holding people who may be doing some irresponsible things with drones and quadcopters responsible.
What's the cost to register a drone if you have to do it?
Right now, registration is free if you do it before January 20th. And after January 20th, it'll be a $5 fee.
Okay, so that's not too bad. So Chris online is always answering questions that people might have when they first purchase a drone. Everything from, what's the quality of this make, to do I have to register this, and what is the weight of something like that. So we have a link for you on WKTV.com. So if you do have any questions, again, a lot of you got these for Christmas, you're not sure what to do with them, what you're allowed to do with them. Some people might keep them in the box until the weather breaks and not pay attention to the registration until it's time to pay a fee. So now is the time to start asking those questions, because January 20th, you said?
Well, one note is any drone that was purchased or given as a gift after December 21st, you have to register it before you fly it.
Okay.
But the ones that were sort of grandfathered in, you can fly them until the main deadline is February 19th. They all have to be registered by February 19th.
Okay.
So
all right.
If you got one for Christmas, you need to register it before you fly it. And if you owned it previously, you're good until February 19th.
So again, if you have any questions, if you want to talk to him directly, we have a link for you on WKTV.com. Thank you. Chris Walsh, local drone enthusiast. We're back with much more after this.